Hey, you fucking turds. Welcome to this Square Room podcast where you come to hear the latest in smart opinions.
I feel like the best way to tell people that you have a smart opinion is not to call them effing turds, but I mean, that's just
That's just my thought.
That's what you think they are?
Yeah, everyone's a little bit of a fucking turd. I'm a turd. You're a turd.
I mean,
we're all turds.
I would rather you speak for yourself. What? This is complete nonsense. Welcome to this Square Room, everyone. My name is Jonel, and that wonderful intro was done by my co-host / other host, Hugh-Gene.
Isn't that what a co-host is? Another host?
Yes. Usually co-hosts, they can be like equal, but sometimes there's like the main host and then like the sidekick.
So I'm not the co-host? So what am I?
We're equal hosts. We're co-hosts. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What? Were you trying to be shady just now?
No, you were the one bringing up the co-host. I don't bring up either host. I just say host. I don't make a distinction. We're equals.
No, you always make a distinction.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I could easily cut to like...
Dude, can you?
Like 10 to 20
sure
episodes that we've done before.
Are you
yes.
sure about this
yes,
one,
I am positive.
All right, okay. I don't know about all that.
I got a question for you.
I love those.
It's more like you're going to roll your eyes. You're going to hate it.
I always roll my eyes.
True.
My eyes are like wheels. They always roll.
But what if it's a flat tire?
You still roll with force.
All right. What do you call the useless piece of skin attached to a penis?
Foreskin.
A man. No.
This is why that stereotype about women not being funny is
It's a
somewhat
dad
true.
joke.
Yeah. Oh, this is a wrong dad. That's not a dad joke. That's a mom joke. A dad wouldn't say that. A mom would say that. I'm like, you hear that, sonny?
A gay dad might say it.
I don't think so.
Wow. Are you homophobic now?
Yeah, a little bit.
What? Don't say that. Because people will think you're serious and then you're going to be canceled.
I think I give a fuck about being canceled. I would have been canceled the first podcast after making a fucking slavery joke about black people not being able to swim.
Trust me, I hate how much you reference that. Because, like...
It's my favorite joke.
It's like if you say something bad and, like, you leave it in the past, then it can be left in the past, right? But, like,
Nothing's
when you bring it up, people are like, oh, what's this? And then they go, and then it opens a door for more people
Nothing
to be
is ever left
offended.
in the past these days because everyone just digs through it.
That's true, but with a podcast, like, you're less likely to have people go back and listen to every single episode. The more episodes you have... No, I'm not saying people won't do it, but it's just they're just less likely. Like, if we get new listeners, they're most likely going to listen to, like, the last few.
But every podcast, I say something that could get me canceled.
I mean, you are correct.
So, I don't really care much about being canceled.
Oh my gosh, you know what's so funny? Speaking about being canceled, you know how the internet called white women
Karen?
who complain or, like, want to speak to the manager, they call them Karen, right? Well, okay, so recently... A woman posted that calling someone Karen is offensive.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
And millennials and Gen Z, they need to stop. The post said, "Dear millennials, stop saying Karen. Karen is a sexist and racist term equivalent to the N-word for white women. Stop calling women Karen is an attempt to get rid of white women's rights to stand up for themselves." And then the person who shared this post on Twitter also tweeted, "Yes, the K word is stronger than the N word, at least currently. Misogyny and patriarchy has been around longer than slavery. Just don't use either, okay?" I want your thoughts, because I feel like...
That's a Karen. I wrote that.
Yeah, I think it's funny because it, like, literally is a definition of a Karen.
But like, women always come to people's rescue, so...
Who?
White women tend to always come to people's rescue, though.
You mean like online?
Just in general. Like, they're the most offended people in the world. Like, whenever there's something social justice, you know there's a white lady behind there. It's always a white woman.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking, I'm trying to, like,
that's
picture.
That's why it's like, just shut up. Like, stop talking.
I think it's crazy that, like, this person feels like it's on par or worse than the N-word.
Yeah, same thing with fucking, what was that guy? The fucking CNN guy, the Cuomo guy who got called that that soprano character, a fucking Fredo or whatever. You remember that story? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said like Fredo or whatever the fuck he got called was the same thing on par with the fucking N-word. It's an Italian
he said?
Yeah, he said that on fucking the news. It's like, it's on par with the N-word. And it's like, no, it's not, you fucking dirty wop. It's not the same.
I understand if people
If he said wop was on par with the N-word, I'm like, okay, there you could have a little bit of a case.
What does that mean?
Wop's an offensive term for Italian people. You dirty guinea wop, you know, that's what they'll say. So then
stop saying it.
But I don't fucking care, because Italian people don't care. This is not the 20s where people were mean to Italian people.
I guess.
And hairy bastards.
I mean, I feel like that's real ironic coming from you.
I'm not hairy. I'm not. Compared to an Italian girl? You think I'm hairier than an Italian girl?
You can't.
The amount of chest hair that I have is on an Italian girl's knuckle, okay? Jesus. Fuck out of here, man. I'm not as hairy as an Italian girl. You laugh because you know it's true.
No, I'm laughing
because there's truth to what I'm saying.
There is truth to it, but like you are a hairy guy. You're not.
I'm not that hairy.
No.
I'm hairy, but I'm not that hairy.
Yeah, like
I'm like a cub.
Yes, fair.
You know,
yeah, you're not a full blown bear.
No.
But it's weird because like I feel like your body hair is like very concentrated in different places. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, in places like, that's supposed to be my butt, chest, and armpits.
No, but I'm thinking about like your back, right? Like most of your back you don't have hair, but like at the top you have some hair.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Like
it's weird.
By like where you can feel like but you can kind of feel like the top of my spine. There's like a lot of hair there, and then kind of like on my lats, it kind of like.
Yeah, it's got right. Weird. So like maybe if you're wearing a tank top, people would be like, "Oh, this guy probably has a hairy back," and then it's like, surprise.
It's not that.
It's
hairy.
not right. So like people may.
It's annoying. Yeah, that's the one thing that's annoying about wearing tank tops for me, because like I got that big clump of hair right there. I remember my friend was like, "Why don't you shave that?" And I was like, "Why don't you go fuck yourself?"
No, but if anything, you should wax it, because shaving it when it grows in, you're gonna itch, and
not even really that. It's just gonna grow in weird,
and it's gonna grow in right away too. It's like
I'll
at least
look weird naked too, because I'm like, why is there just like? Because what she told me to do is like, why don't you just follow like their tank top line?
Oh, like just shave.
Yeah, and I'm like, because I'll look weird naked, and then at the same time, I was like, who's seeing me naked? Especially at that time, no one.
Well, not only that, it's also your back. So, like, you're less likely to care.
Yeah.
Because, like, you're not even seeing it. So, maybe it's, like, out of sight, out of mind.
I've thought about, like, getting my... I feel like if I get my back waxed, I might as well get my whole torso waxed. And then I might as well get my whole body waxed.
I feel like if you were to do that... Obviously, after the wax comes off, you would feel so nice. Like, going swimming.
Oh, I know. When I shave my balls,
nice,
I feel great.
Nice sheets. Like, just that feeling of, like, being freshly shaven.
Yes, I've shaved my wiener and my balls this week, and I was like, damn, that I feel fresh. Nothing feels more fresher than shaving your dick and balls. Everyone knows that. So I know for you guys, it's probably the same time. Same thing. When you shave your cooch, you probably feel so fresh.
Yes, but for me, that real feeling is when I shave my legs and then... shaving my legs and then getting in bed, because I normally shower in the evening, so like getting in bed on freshly washed sheets, especially, it's just the feeling, I don't know how to describe it. It's just, it's like silk. Like, it's one of the best feelings.
Yeah, because I normally shave like just because I feel like it. It's never really like I plan it. It's just like one of those things where I'm just like, well, I shaved my face because I fucked up my mustache. So I was like, and I'm pissed because I forgot to. Every time I tell myself when I'm going to shave my mustache, I always tell myself to put it into a Hitler stash and take a picture. And I always fucking forget.
Yeah, probably for the best.
You know, it's back as the Heil and shit.
No.
Next time I'm going to. I will.
Here's hoping that you forget every single time.
I won't. I will.
No, Hugh.
And be like, hello, I am...
I mean this with all due respect, but probably the worst part of this podcast is... that I'm forever going to be associated with you.
Yeah, you're fucked, buddy.
Like, my name will
If you ever become famous and this shit gets pulled up, you're screwed.
My name will always be alongside yours on the internet because
I know, I'm sorry. And, people these days...
But are you sorry? You're not.
No, I'm not.
I'm sorry.
You put yourself in this situation.
Listen, I know you're a candid person, but when we started this, I had no idea that you're just going to be literally talking out of your asshole.
I always said I don't fucking care. I care, but not that much.
Well, see, that's what I was like, okay,
I care, but not to hurt people's feelings. Not really. I don't care that much. I care a bit. Right. Not that much.
See, the thing is, I don't care about, like... Listen, I'm not trying to hurt people's feelings, but I don't care. Like, if I were to say something and, like, I really stand by it, then, like... I'm not gonna feel bad about it. But like, I think I'm just overall a more sensitive person than you. So like,
I'm sensitive. Insensitive to other people's feelings.
No, you're not. You're not even sensitive to my feelings.
Yeah, I'm not a big feelings guy. No.
What did you say you were today? You called yourself stoic.
No, I feel like I was talking to my friend how he seems really stoic, and I feel like...
Right, but we said that's kind of like you too. Like, you come across like kind of emotionless.
Which generally people who are stoic tend to become tend to be perceived as emotionless, but they aren't.
Well, yeah, it doesn't mean that you are, but you come across very emotionless, which can seem kind of like mean.
No.
Of course it seems mean sometimes. Especially if someone doesn't know you very well and you're just like, oh, hey. Like, you just seem... I remember when... Well, I don't remember when I first met you, but like, you know, the earlier times, like, I just thought me and my friends, like, you didn't like us at all. You didn't talk to us.
Some truth. I love everybody, man.
No, but like...
in the eyes of the Lord, I follow the teachings of Jesus. I love everyone.
An agnostic atheist?
I'm agnostic. I don't. Here's my...
Yeah, here's a hypocrisy coming. Yeah.
My take on it always... It's for my mind forever changes. Like, you'll never know what I'm thinking because as long as I get information, my mind will change. Like, when I was 16, when I was like a staunch atheist, which is generally what happens to anyone that gets into a new form of thinking. Like, when I had one friend that converted to a new religion, he was fairly fucking extreme when he first started, which is pretty typical. When I first became an atheist, I used to think everyone...
Is this the friend that I'm thinking about? The one that we spoke about earlier?
So, like, whenever, when I first became an atheist, I was a fucking zealous one. I thought everyone else religion was fucking stupid. Like, if you're like, I'm Christian, in my head, I'm like, you're fucking retarded. But then as I got older, I'm just like, when I stopped not caring as much. But then also... For me, I think religion is good and bad, and I think there's a lot of important things in religion, but you know. And I think there's a God. I hope he's not like the one in the Bible because he's kind of a cunt.
Or she.
I doubt it. If it was a woman, she doesn't like you guys very much.
Why not? Because
why would a woman? If you think that God's a woman, then I kind of just fucked you guys from the beginning.
How so?
Because in the Bible even says that it's kind of your guys' fault for the way the world is.
Right, but God didn't actually write the Bible.
Whatever.
So.
Well, then why would a female God allow this shit to continue to happen?
Because God makes you go through things to teach you things, right? Like God can't just get. God is not a genie.
But then why
God
would
doesn't
God
grant
let
wishes?
Dudes write a Bible and let this religion become so massive then? Become the biggest.
Why would God let black people, be slaves? Why would God let, whatever, the whole Holocaust and Jewish people... Oh my God. You know what I mean? Like, there's so...
Well, no, a lot of... Actually, like, when you look at... I want to get more into African history because when you learn about a lot of these African kings, a lot of them are fucking pussies. Like, a lot of them were really complacent and letting this shit happen. Like, there's one... I think it was a Congo king. I can't remember his name, but, like, he would see... them taking people for like away from slavery and whatnot, and you'd be like, "What are you guys doing?" And they'd be like, "Oh, it's fine." Like literally, they're gonna be like, "Don't worry about it." And you'd be like, "Okay, but doesn't seem right." A lot of the problem with a lot of what I can remember, I don't know super much about it, but I like kind of summarized it and whatever. Pretty much a lot of African kings were just like trying to be like the bigger person and whatnot, and not doing the preemptive attack. You know what I'm trying to say? So a lot of them kind of let it happen when you think of what I'm saying. I don't know.
I think I get.
I want to get more into research into it because a lot of it they really could have been like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Well,
they could have stopped it from the beginning.
If we had strong women back then, similar to Karens, no one could get away with that shit.
Yeah, they could. Just punch the woman in the face. We're stronger. Once the guys realize, hey, I'm physically stronger than you.
Well, you see, that's why men dominated.
Yeah, the same one would happen if women
because of men aren't. I mean, I don't want to sound like a man hater, but
it's too late for that.
What? Because of my opening joke?
Yeah,
it's true though.
Anything that's stronger, it's gonna dominate. That's just human nature.
Right, and that's why women were seen as like the lesser. sex for a long time, but we're definitely superior. We're smarter. We do more.
Then why don't you make more? How come you haven't figured this wage gap thing out yet?
You know what's so funny? That always seems to be your comeback.
Because
anytime I say anything
but it's
positive
true.
about women.
But how come you haven't figured it out yet?
Interesting.
But that's an honest question. How come you haven't figured that out yet?
But according to you, there is no wage gap.
There isn't. No.
So that like voids your whole joke.
Exactly.
So basically, you just say that joke just to be sexist.
Yes.
Proving why women like Karens need to stand up against you.
But
or maybe I shouldn't even say that word. I should say the K word because I don't want to be offensive.
But no one cares about Karens.
You know what's so funny? One of my good childhood friends, her name is Karen, and I grew up.
Damn, I feel sorry for her.
But I don't know, that name for me, I never really associated. The one name that I really I don't know, the internet meme name was Susan, but I think
Susan's a bitch name.
Yeah, and they say Susan's more like the workplace bitch type
Susan's
of thing.
Susan's like your manager that's a cunt, and you can tell that she doesn't like her life, but she's just doing this job because it pays well.
Yeah, but it's weird because I don't have any friends named Susan.
No, you shouldn't have any friends named Susan. That's like a 1950s name.
Well, I know people with names close to Susan, just not Susan.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, but it's weird having someone so close to you named Karen and the whole internet being Karen this,
yeah,
Karen
no, every
that.
time I think of a Karen, I think of the same thing. A somewhat chubby white lady with a pixie cut that's kind of dyed, drives a Dodge Caravan and has kids.
Yeah, can I speak to your manager?
Yeah, and has kids that are probably really embarrassed, or it's fucking hell, mom, shut the fuck
has
up.
that the haircut that says I have mixed children?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's
you know that cut.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
They're all the same. It's always a chubby.
It's
white lady
I'm
with
edgy. I have black children.
I don't know if that's the reason why. But
no, it's not. But it's you also know.
But it's it's always the same dudes. It's always some dark MAGA black dude.
Actually, I should clarify. I feel it's mostly, and not hating against Americans, but I feel that haircut is a little more targeted to American white women with mixed children.
Probably. I don't know. I don't pay attention that much to people's hair. But yeah,
why? Because you have none of your own, so you don't care anymore?
Yeah, I stopped caring.
You shaved yours off and you're well.
Also, that's another thing that's annoying me about all these guys complaining about, what am I going to do about my hair? It's to shave it, you puss. Especially the black dudes that are like Charlemagne. He constantly keeps complaining about.
Did you see his hairline?
Yeah, he looks fucked up. He looks like a fucking creature, man. Jesus Christ. But he shaved. I don't get it because he shaves his head bald. Why do you need a barber to shave your head bald?
Because some people can't do it on their own.
Are you retarded?
They don't have the what? You don't want to cut your scalp.
You can't cut your scalp with a razor unless you're a full blown herpaderp.
I don't know.
If you used a fucking safety razor, that would make sense. But I use a razor, I just go.
Have you ever cut your head shaving it
with a electric razor? No, with a safety razor, yeah. But safety razor, it's so sharp you won't feel it. So that shit annoying.
Oh no.
No, that shit him and
tingly now thinking
him and Chico Bean. I'm just you fucking pussies, just shave your own head. Wait, you have wives, just have them shave your head.
Have them or ask them?
Have them.
Hugh-Gene.
Why would you ask? What?
Today is Mother's Day. First of all, yes, I know this episode's going up 2 days after, but happy belated Mother's Day for all of the mothers, for all of the new moms, expectant moms.
I'm sorry. You probably didn't want this. There's some of you out there that didn't want this.
Yeah, like your mom.
Who knows?
People with children like Hugh-Gene, my heart goes out to you. People whose kids grew up with no filter.
Just give your kids some love, man.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Speaking of new moms, I'm on fire with the transition. Speaking of new moms, Elon Musk had a kid.
His name Ash X12. That's what the AE means. AE means Ash.
Yeah, it's
He named it after I think the spy plane.
It's pronounced.
Isn't it X Ash something 12?
Oh, I thought I wrote it down. It's X Ash Archangel 12.
Yeah, I think Archangel was that the Blackbird spy plane, the program.
But then the mom, she said, well, that's her stage name, but she said that
she pronounced it wrong or some shit, I think.
No, she said it was pronounced XAI. like AI, like love or artificial intelligence.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
But either way, X Ash is one thing, but the Archangel 12, like your name is a number, and is that all his first name? Is that a first, middle?
It's not for us to know. It's what X Ash. What was it? The Archangel 12 Musk.
And then Musk.
Yeah, Musk.
Like,
that's a cool name.
Musk is not
the Ash part's cool. Archangel, I think, is a cool middle name. That's where if I was him, I would stop right there.
12.
Yeah, X or like Ash or fuck me, it's a tongue twister. But I think it's that's what the program for the Blackbird was called, Archangel.
Yeah, an Archangel is just an angel that's like really high rank.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, no,
I guess that name like competes with like Northwest, because like North, they named North because of like that's the highest point, like you can't get any higher than North, and I was like, well,
I wish I was rich
Archangel.
enough so I could name my kids these stupid ass names.
Gwyneth Paltrow tweeted something along the lines of like, oh, like looks like I've been topped for most controversial baby name.
What's her kid's name?
Her daughter's name is Apple. Hugh-Gene, why are you fighting the smile? You're smiling so hard right now. What do you want to say? Oh God, what do you want to say? Yeah, Apple. You didn't know about that?
Why Apple?
You're asking me? That's her daughter's name. Maybe she likes apples.
This fucking dumbass.
You know,
bitch,
like
man.
Apple is the first thing you think of when you're thinking about the alphabet, and you're like, A is for.
Apricot.
No, Hugh-Gene, stop it. Nobody thinks about apricot.
Why Apple?
You look so
This
confused.
is how I know these kids will not go to public school, because they'll get their asses destroyed.
Well, Apple and X and...
Well, Ash, because no one's going to call the kid X. They're going to call the kid Ash. Everyone's going to be like, hey, Ash. Like, no one's going to say X Ash. No one's going to... Or Archangel. Archangel's fucking cool.
I feel like if anything, they'd call him X.
Either X or Ash, which is like, those are pretty cool fucking names. X!
Professor X.
X! Get over here! Like, that's cool. That's a cool name. But, like, Apple... You fucking crab apple ass cunts.
But realistically, nobody...
That's what kids will make fun of her. Hey, crab apple! Your mom selling her pussy on the internet.
No, it was the perfumer or whatever.
Or her stinky ass cooch
Or was
perfume.
it the candle?
I don't know, man.
Some sort of
I'd rather have
scent.
Erykah Badu's candle, not hers.
Why?
Because it's Erykah Badu. Do I need to explain why? Like, come on.
I'd love to be enlightened.
You don't need to be enlightened. Look at Erykah Badu and look at Gwen. One's dust, one's not. There's no explaining.
That's not nice.
It's not nice, but it's true. Which candle would you rather have if you were a guy? Gwen or Erykah?
It depends on what my taste is.
What's your taste?
Neither.
You fucking lame ass.
But
You wouldn't rather... Come on. Big old cheeks or no cheeks?
But that's not the point. It's a
That is the
vagina
point.
scent.
The cheeks help.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know.
I don't want ass smelling.
One has a
candles.
fat coochie. One has fucking no cooch.
But you know what? I will say. You know what? I lean towards Gwen. I'll tell you why. Because.
Wow. I see some little racism there.
What? No. Because I thought with Erykah Badu it was a candle, but it's incense, and I'm not an incense person.
I thought you would. You're into like fucking rubies and shit.
Rubies. Yes, I like, holistic stuff, and I like crystals, but
So I thought you'd be into incense. We're like, hey man, sage man, let's just put this sage
I
around
am,
the
but
earth,
I'm not a
man.
huge incense person, just because, the smell of like burning, like that ashy smell.
Mm-hmm.
Even with candles, when you blow out a candle, you smell like the ashiness. Like, I'm not a huge fan of that smell, which is why I would lean towards. Did Gwen do a perfume or a candle? Whatever.
Dumbass.
But I know
kid's
it wasn't
name.
incense, which is why. Otherwise, I probably would choose Erykah Badu, just because, like, I'm curious,
Yeah, I'm
what that
curious, too.
Badussy smells like.
Yeah, just like,
But
you know,
ew.
let's get my nose right up in them incense.
Because didn't she like turn her underwear like into ashes and then make it into the incense?
Good, I want some. What? Is there a problem? Is there a problem here?
I'm over it.
Well, I'm under it.
You wish you were under.
I do. Just getting my face off in that disc.
with you?
Everything, Joe. I'm a damaged human being.
Disgusting.
I love this.
You love what? Being absolutely nasty?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, man, you learn something new every day.
God.
Oh. Well, you know what this podcast is sponsored by? Do you know? Do you know what the podcast is sponsored by?
I think I have
I
an
will
idea.
tell you what it is.
Okay.
Sponsored by the Smart Home. We are partnered with Smart Home this week. This week's podcast, many of us are looking for us to simplify our lives, whether it's planning our week or just remembering our appointments. Smart Home can help with that. They provide everything from a personal assistant like Google Home or Alexa to automated lighting systems and security cameras like Ring-a-ding-a-ding for your home. These products are affordable, easy to program devices that communicate over your home's existing wiring over radio frequency signals. Woo, yeah. Meaning your appointments are always remembered and that your house is always safe from those people trying to break in. As a thank you for listening to our podcast, you will get the discount code ROOM10 at checkout. That's ROOM10 when you're checking anything out. The code is #room. Oh, nope, not hashtag ROOM10. You can go to smarthome.com to get these things. You can also follow them at Smart Home on Instagram and at Smart Home Inc. on Twitter. Smart Home. Make your home smart.
Make your home smart again.
Oh. No, we shouldn't say that.
I know.
Because we're going to be like, oh my God, did you say make your home smart again? That's close to Make America Great Again. Are you a racist?
Oh, God. Okay, so I don't know if you have heard.
I don't hear anything.
So there is this rapper. You know the rapper that does that super high pitch voice?
That's a lot of rappers.
No, he like purposely sings and he's like.
The fuck was that?
He raps like this and he talks like this while he raps. And
The
like,
fucking Ray Schmerer guy?
no.
He's not a rapper, is he? What is he? Whatever. Who?
Ray Shremmerd is a group. It's two people.
What's the guy? Sway Lee?
No.
Oh.
No.
Who's the guy that
I don't know. His thing is like
whose balls haven't dropped yet?
645 AR.
What the fuck kind of name is that?
You've never
645 AR?
Yeah, 645 AR.
645 AR?
I don't know how he pronounces it, but it's 645 AR.
No, I've never heard these dumbass
Maybe it's pronounced X Ash
645
Archangel.
AR. What does that mean?
I don't know. Is that
Armalite
like
rifle?
okay? But like you've never okay. Let
No,
me.
I've never heard of him. I've never heard of it. I think I would know if I heard of a 645 AR. Sounds like a plane.
Yeah, it does.
Just farted. I've heard enough. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Is he popular? Is he killing it in the charts?
This song on Spotify, it has almost 4 million.
I feel like that's not a lot for now, since people are all home and shit. Is it like a TikTok song that's blowing up?
That one, I don't know. This one.
What is he even saying? I heard.
Right, you don't even know what he's saying. This one got popular on TikTok. Hold on. I don't know when that actually comes in. This was popular on TikTok.
What the hell?
He even has like a Genius thing where he talks like he's saying lyrics, words.
Genius is a joke now. I remember back in the day when Genius was like when it was still a site, like way back in the day. Where I remember I'd actually like go on it to look at like meanings of lyrics and shit. Now Genius is a joke. They had like the backpack kid on trying to explain his lyrics. It's like, what the fuck doesn't he explain?
Well, because they're like really trying to like tap into what's trendy.
Yeah, fuck off. And
you
like,
know,
who's that other chick with the big nose? That's a YouTuber that's friends with like David Dobrik.
Tana Mojo?
No, the big nose one. Starts with a G.
Gabby.
Yeah, Gabby, whatever. They had her on with her trash ass song. It's like, why? No, have good people on. Like Doja Cat, she's great. Who else is a good?
You fucking love Doja Cat.
Cat.
You would drink her bath water.
I would drink a lot of her things. I know. I do. No, I like Doja Cat.
You like or you love?
I don't love her.
Why are you smiling so hard?
No, I do like Doja Cat. I think she's like...
You're still smiling.
Can I not be happy
I've
for
never
once in my
seen you
life?
smile so hard. What the hell is going on here? Stop smiling.
I can't because you're telling me I'm smiling. I can't stop. No, I think she's great.
You're still smiling. Ew.
No, she's a great rapper.
What else do you like about her?
Her singing. She has a good singing voice. What?
You're smiling again.
She has a really good singing voice.
Just say her fat ass. Just say it.
Her ass is great too, but that's not the main reason why I like her.
It's not the main reason, but it is a reason.
Yes, of course, I'm a guy.
Interesting. Why can't you just appreciate for her craft?
Because
she's a great artist.
I do appreciate her for her craft.
She's a wonderful artist.
The Moo song, I love
I
the
really
Moo
like
song.
her too.
I like her old shit too. The fucking So High song with the purple hues behind it. Great song. Great song to get high to.
Still fucking smiling.
What? Can I not appreciate someone's beauty?
You never smile. Ever. All of a sudden, you mentioned Doja Cat, and you're
like
literally
Doja
grinning
Cat.
from
Say
ear to
So
ear
is such a
like
good song.
like a Cheshire cat. I do like the song.
I like that
I've
song
heard it
'cause
so many times.
You're on
now.
TikTok all the fucking time. That's why. That's why I hear it all
Don't
the fucking
come
time.
for me.
No,
I'm
I like
just
that song
trying to
'cause
stay young.
I like this song because I'm really been lately into like old funk and rock and shit.
Old funk, like whatever's in your boxers. Come on.
Get your stupid ass knuckles away from me, man.
You want to sit here and smirk about Doja Cat? Yeah, you deserve to get roasted, you nasty.
Why?
Fuck yeah.
I appreciate her art.
I appreciate Michael B. Jordan's art too, but you don't see me here fawning over him.
Yeah, but what's wrong with that?
I'm not here talking about him grinning from ear to ear.
We didn't bring him up. If we did, you probably would.
You brought him up.
I didn't bring him up.
You brought her up. Yeah. Doja Cat.
So? I just mentioned a name. If you mentioned his name before.
You mentioned her name and you went
yeah,
ear to ear.
I'm a big fan of her music.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
I am a big fan of her music. I like her music.
Yeah,
you know?
I like her music too.
She makes bangers.
Yeah. And you want a banger.
I don't. Okay, I respect women. I am not
You
sexist.
were just talking down on
I
women.
am not sexist at all. Only a little bit.
No, if you guys deserve equal rights, then what about your wage gap?
What? You guys become the president yet?
Yeah, idiot.
Hey man, everyone's a little sexist.
But yeah, no. This high voice thing is the future of music.
I hope not. That's why I'm going to continue listening to my fucking old ass music. That's the thing. I listen to the music my mom used to listen to. That's what I'm starting to realize. Like when I look back at the music that she would always play on the radio, or even like recently when she was driving me to work and my car was dead, I realized I was oh fuck, we listen to the same music, and so like to like a certain degree, we listen to the same shit. So and even like when I have the time, because she has tons of records, she has a shitload of records. When I have the time, one day I want to go through them because I don't know, I just want to discover new old music because I feel like. I don't want. I sound so hipstery, but I don't feel like music's as good as it. Fuck yourself, you rolly-eyed bastard.
I am just sitting here listening to you innocently. See, the only other time you smile when you're not talking about Doja Cat is when you're calling me a bastard, you asshole.
Well,
but yet you respect women. Get the fuck out of here. Do you respect me?
Yeah.
Say that with a straight face, you asshole.
I respect you, Joe. I do.
Why do you sound like Mickey Mouse?
Because I
respect you, Joe.
Oh, I do. Because I do a good Mickey Mouse impression. But
no, you don't. You
I
sound
do.
like if Mickey Mouse was a pervert.
Oh, holy God, you're
and had his white van. Like, hey, kids, you want a lollipop?
Oh, yeah, you do. Do you want a lollipop?
Not from you.
Oh, well, you're gonna get one anyways.
Yeah, and you see, that's why you're a creep. Right there.
I like being creepy.
You like being creepy.
Every now and then.
But you're creepy all the time.
Wow.
No, this guy's song, the first one that I played is called For the Trap.
What trap?
For the Trap.
For the trap.
The letter for, the trap.
Like duh?
D-A.
Da.
For the trap. Not for that trap, you stoop.
For the trap. Yeah,
no,
man.
But I'm like trying to figure out what these actual lyrics are. And he says, I remember those days I ain't have no racks. I remember those days I ain't have no stacks. You want respect, you go get a stat.
What?
Dick's 3 on me, your hoe nowhere's 1 at.
Wait, Dick's 3 on me?
Oh, sorry, 3 dicks on me.
3 dicks on me? What? What does that mean?
3 dicks on me, your hoe know where 1 at. I'm double down because I ain't going like that.
I don't get that part. Can we go back to that part? 3 dicks on me, your hoe is what?
3. Okay. 3 dicks
How
on
do these
me.
guys rap it if
your
you're even
hoe
struggling
know
to read
where
it?
1 at. Huh?
How do these guys rap this shit when even like you're struggling to read it? I feel like they're probably like, oh wait, fuck, what did I write? 3 dicks on me.
Well, I mean, he wrote it, so
3 dicks on me. So he has like a Cerberus cock? He's got like 3 dicks?
3 dicks on me, your hoe know where 1 at.
So does he have 3 ricks? Like 3 dudes need
I
ricks?
actually do wonder what that means.
3 dicks on me, your hoe knows no rack?
Your hoe knows where 1 at. Where one of the 3 is.
So maybe Rick is Dick, because Dick and Rick are like the same, or Richard. Maybe the dicks represent 3 people, 3 of his goons, and she knows where they're at.
I feel like we are digging too deep into these lyrics because you forget what this song sounds like, right? Like he's literally rapping like this. Like this.
Do people play this while they're driving their cars? Could you imagine playing to someone and they're blasting this shit out?
But the thing is, like, yes, I'm sure they pitch it up in post, but like he raps it in that voice. He raps like this in the studio. Like,
Wait,
actually.
Wait, really?
Yes.
He doesn't just like rap like this?
No.
Oh, wow. Well, how long is that gonna last?
till his vocal cords.
How old is he? Probably like young.
I'm double down because
like
I ain't going like that. My niggas got dirty birds and they shoot with that Mac. Made a check off a voice for my niggas in the trap.
Okay, that makes sense. That part made sense. I'm still stuck with the dick part. I really don't understand that.
Hold on. You want me to find out how old he is?
I imagine he's...
You want to make a guess? My guess is about no older than 22. Like
no,
around...
he's definitely a Gen Xer. I don't think a millennial will make some shit like that.
Hold on, let me see.
What was his name? 64AR?
Oh my god, he's 22!
Well, there you go.
September 7th, 1997.
7? Wait.
That's just 2 sevens.
No.
You're like 777.
I'm like, Jesus?
Oh my god.
Is this the second
If Jesus
coming?
came back like that,
No one's gonna follow him.
then we're all going straight to hell.
Yeah.
Then this apocalypse really is this pandemic really is an apocalypse. If Jesus comes back, it's like no. Come follow me, guys. Okay, but now another website says it's September 2nd, not September 7th.
It doesn't matter. His birth doesn't matter.
His name is Austin Allen Roches.
Oh, he's Mexican?
I don't know. He looks black, but
Probably
he could be a little mixed.
Could be black Latino. God, I couldn't take that guy seriously.
Right, and like when he's sitting on Genius 6 Week, he's like, okay, well, what I mean by these lyrics, like he's like legit, like.
I don't get these kids, man. There's probably like some deeper meaning to it that we'll never understand. Like most modern art.
Honestly, I just think it was a gimmick because like once you get something to go viral, that like. As long as it's catchy, people will still be playing it, even if it's like a joke.
So probably just like roll.
Right?
Well,
Doja Cat did that with Moo.
Yeah.
Like she was making good
legit
music.
Well, it was good, but it wasn't popping.
Right? Like it you need that thing.
Yeah, because she had like, I think she had an album before that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like she had real good music. Like she was making good music, more serious.
She had some though.
But then she came up with that song, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, listen to this! It's so ridiculous."
But it was good.
But that's the thing; it has to be catchy.
Yeah, and
as
then
well.
after that, all she's.
It can't just be trash. Like look at. To this day, I bet you if I played it, you could sing along to Friday by Rebecca Black. Because although it's trash, it's catchy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, that's what you need. Like, you need that one thing that is controversial and kind of gimmicky.
That tells you how good music's gotten over the years.
Right, so he's making his music, but, like, he has, like, an album out or at least an EP. He has songs.
But how long he's going to last?
Well, that's the other thing. But it's, like, at least, like, he's out there now.
Like, it's like a guy like Lil Nas Neck, Lil Nas X, Lil Nas Neck, because he's giving a bunch of neck.
He is sweet. Don't you dare talk about him like that.
Neck. No. I'm not insulting him.
I know you're not insulting him, but
no, like,
don't
he's
sexualize
one of those...
that boy. He's like 21.
I'm not that far off. No, it's like guys like him.
Boy, you ain't in the same range anymore.
No, guys like him, I wonder, like, how long is he gonna last?
But he has shown, you know.
What? What has he shown?
He's actually 21. Yo, I'm really good with these, like...
You're just a pedo.
No, but I really like Lil Nas X. I like him because of his personality. And obviously... And then because he can actually sing.
Can he?
Yeah, he's a good singer.
Oh,
Did you ever hear him, like, I don't know if it was Genius. Maybe it was Genius, but he was doing, like, a live thing.
Oh, yeah, no, I've heard of it.
And, like, when you actually hear him, I got the horses in the back. Like, it's actually, like, oh, shit. Like, you got a good voice, you know?
I would say it's all right.
He's not, like, Luther Vandross, but he can sing. And if he were to work on his voice, like, he has a good voice is what I'm saying.
But I don't see him being one of those guys that last for, like... That we were going to be like, you know.
Well, I mean, look at Tekashi 6ix9ine. He's out of jail and he's...
No, he's going to be... Because he's smart. Tekashi 6ix9ine is very smart. What he did is so smart. Because he knew that he was going to, like, blow up once he got out of jail.
Yeah, of course. Because I feel like people were watching him for so... Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and if he's smart, he's not going to pay attention to the American market. He's going to pay attention to the Latin market. Because that's where he'll blow up.
The buzz. That's
where you'll get the numbers.
The buzz never really died down with him, even though he was in jail. Because like every time he was in court, every time he was talking, like people were covering it.
Yeah,
so
and no one cares about the snitching.
I mean,
Street
a lot
code
of the old school rappers, like Snoop went in on him, calling him a rat and this and that. I'm pretty sure 50 Cent. They all went, like the older school people.
Yeah, but there's no code anymore in the streets. No one cares. There's no honor amongst thieves.
Do you know
and
about the streets?
No, I'm from the fucking burbs.
Well, so how can you really say that then?
Because this shows that there is no honor in the street. There's no street code anymore. The fact that he had 2 million views on fucking Instagram Live, that tells you there's no such thing as street code anymore.
But like that's also partially curiosity.
And also The Wire kind of predicted this shit, that there was going to be no street code. That the new generation wouldn't care. Because the new generation always feels like they have to one up the older generation. So of course there's going to be no more honor anymore. The young ones, when it comes to like mafia shit and gang shit, they're the most reckless ones because they feel like they have to prove themselves.
I mean, we'll see how it plays out.
No, he's gonna if he's smart, which I do think he is very smart. I think he understands. Like that song he put out, I loved it personally. That was great.
Yeah, you texted me.
I played that song like fucking 20 times.
You texted me with the music video, and you texted me the music video, and I clicked it, and you're like, oh yeah, I really like this song, it's fire. And all I see in different colors says ass.
Yeah, but
and
I don't like fake ass.
I know, but like you're just like, ooh, I like this, and then that's all I see, and I'm like,
I don't care about.
Okay,
I don't
Hugh-Gene.
like fake butts. That's just gonna.
The song, up. I did listen to the song. It is catchy.
And I like the lyrics too.
I only listened to it once. I didn't really like take in all the lyrics. I really took in the lyrics at the end when he was talking about, you know, the whole snitching
and that's what
thing.
I think I like about it.
And
he
I was
owns
like,
it.
okay, yeah. I did like that part, yeah.
And I always had a feeling he would own the fact that he was a rat.
But you know what? Earlier we were talking about the whole Karen and who can say what word and the N word, and he says it way too much. You're not black.
Yeah.
That's what I did. That's what I really noticed when I listened to the song. I'm like,
but he's always been saying the N-word.
I know.
Latinos, it's like with us, with brown people, if we're in Americans case early, we call brown people, like Indians, we call them brown people, and in America they call brown people Latinos and whatever. But like, yeah, but one thing.
What?
I don't know. But like.
What we refer to as brown here is like Indian.
Yeah, and there it's normally Mexican. They'll say brown skin.
So right, but that's what I'm trying to. You're explaining to the people listening.
Because there's like 2 Americans listening.
No. Most of our audience is American.
Stop coughing, Americans. You guys are falling like flies right now.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I got too real. New York.
it didn't need to.
Goodbye.
Go there. Don't say that.
But no. Yeah, like I don't know. That's why with the N-word, I've always noticed that is like. When it comes to it, there's like 3 kind of people. There's like the black person that no one can say it. There's a black person that says only colored people can say it. And then I'm forgetting one more. And then there's a black person that's kind of like me that I'm like, I don't care. It's just a word at the end of the day. Yeah. So like the fact that he says it, I'm just like, you know what? I don't care. It's where he grew up. I understand why he probably says it. He grew up around that, hearing that all the time. It's like when I hear because I knew in my past maybe like 1 or 2 white people that have said it, like it's like I knew a white guy that used to say it like it was just regular or whatever, and like I didn't really, when he would say it, I didn't really care because I understood that's where he grew up around. And when he said it, it didn't make me want to stab him. It didn't sound gross coming out. But, like, it's a product of his environment. He grew up around those people. He sit around those people. They didn't really care. So I was like, okay, then it's okay. So that's why I understand why Tekashi 69 would say it so many times. Same thing with guys like Lil Pump. It's that what they grew up around. No one really gave them pushback for it.
You know what's funny? Like, I get what you're saying. It's about how you grow up, so you gotta have, like, because even Cardi B says it a lot, right? Like, that's that, like, how she grew up and where she grew up.
Yeah, and no one in her life gave her pushback for it. Well, everyone thinks Cardi B's black. Well, she is black. Well, it's just that, like, Afro-Latino people don't consider themselves black. They just say I'm Dominican.
Some.
Most.
Sure. Yeah.
Most. Yeah. Go to the New York. Ask a Dominican person, are you black? They'll be like, no, I'm Dominican.
Because I'm thinking, like, when I think of, like, an Afro-Latina, I think of Amara La Negra. Do you know her?
That's the Afro chick, right?
Yeah, she has a beautiful Afro, dark skin, and she really embraces it. So, like,
but most don't.
You're right. Most don't. And, like, she has gotten a lot of hate within her community because they're just like, we don't really own you. You're too dark for us.
Yeah.
You know, type
Latinos
of thing.
are the most racist fucks you fucking fuck.
Yeah.
It's very but like no, yeah. I when he says it, me personally, I'm just like.
Yeah, no. What I was saying is that, like,
I understand.
You're right. It does have to do with, like, where the person grows up and how they grow up. But it's funny because I think I started to tell you this story, but, like, I think I kind of glazed over it.
Wasn't there a Latino chick that got in trouble for saying the N-word or whatever? This is a story I can't remember her name. This story you brought up like a while ago. Is that what you're gonna allude to?
No.
There's like I can't remember her name. She was like I think she was like the.
Oh, Gina Rodriguez.
Yeah, she got in trouble for saying the N-word.
Yeah, like Jane the Virgin.
Yeah.
Well, but no, that's different because she was singing a song.
Yeah, but which is even not as bad.
I don't think it's as bad either.
It's not even close to as bad.
Yeah,
I think it's totally fine.
And she barely even said it. Remember, I played it for you like that.
She was like nigga.
No, she just kind of mumbled it.
I don't. For me,
and, like,
personally,
the world was like. But you know what? A lot of comments were like, "This is the moment we've been waiting for. Been waiting for canceling." So some people just
people are just
no. But what I was going to allude to is actually something that, like, happened in real life, and I was telling you.
Real life.
I think I told you, like, briefly on the phone yesterday. I was like, a friend of mine.
Oh yes.
She was drunk, but, like, she started to say it not to me. And not to anyone, but she was, like, talking in person. Oh, this N-word and da-da-da. And, like...
This nigga.
I mean, basically like that, but she didn't sound like an old-timey...
Listen there, nigga. Get over here. Yeah, see?
Yeah, but...
Why are you walking on the street there, nigga?
Oh, my God.
Why are you looking at that white lady, huh? Come here, Emmett. Oh.
Emmett. No, but...
do you get it?
I do get it.
You see what I went
that's
there?
That's very inappropriate.
But you're smiling.
Because of your cackle, not because of that.
Oh,
no.
you sure about that? Okay.
Anyways.
Continue.
No. Like, she was, yeah. So, like, I didn't want to, like, make it seem like she was using it towards me or anything. But I was just like, I had to check her. I was like,
well, because it's not really part of her vocabulary also. Right?
It's not part of, but that's the thing. When someone just uses it so loosely, like, she said it comfortably. You know what? You know,
like,
right? And, like, I had never heard her say it before that I can remember, so I was like, interesting. So now you have a couple drinks, and, like, we have drank before together, obviously, but it's just like, I don't know. It felt really weird, and, like, I had never in my life ever checked anyone for saying that word. Normally, I'm the type of person who's just like, whatever, like, I don't care, like, I don't use it myself, but I'll just, you know, not really care. But I had to be like, no, what you're not gonna do is say that word. I told him, like, you don't have a pass. And you know what's weird? She's not black, by the way, if that wasn't made clear.
What?
No, but it's like, she has told me in the past how, in her words, she doesn't like dating ethnics. So any people of color.
Why? I want to date the superior.
Right? But she's also told me that, like, her dad is really, like, against black people.
Yeah, there's no surprise in Guyana. There's like a huge.
Well, I wasn't trying to.
Oh well.
Right,
but in that region of the world, there's a lot of conflict.
No. I understand that, but, like, you talk about how someone grows up. So now I'm thinking, you tell me all this stuff about,
probably.
You know, that mentality, and then you start using that word. You don't get a pass because you're not allowed to say that, and you grew up with that hateful mentality. even though you may not share it, but it makes you question it. And like, it was just weird for me. And, you know, and like, I was the only black person in this,
welcome to my life.
Conversation. Well, not mine too. I've always been the token black girl.
I feel like you've had more blacks in your life than I have.
No, the difference is I have a lot of like good close black friends, and like when I make them, I keep them. I keep them around.
They don't come around.
But I don't have them in quantity. I have quality.
I have like 2. How much do I have right now? Oh.
Yeah, me.
I have 1.
Am I the one?
Well, I guess 2. You and Odita are the only ones.
Isn't Josh half black?
Josh is a mystery.
What is Josh?
Josh is fucking Navajo Trini. Because he's Aboriginal.
But Black Trini?
I don't know.
You actually don't know?
Because
Trini could mean anything.
Even looking at his dad, I'm like, what the fuck are you, bro? Are you brown or are you black? I'm not sure.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I think he's brown. I think
he
brown.
needs to do an Ancestry 23.
I know he's Native, though. He's Native American.
I know that because you've told me that before.
He's like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I mean? He runs around the field.
Just
shit.
when you're not being offensive, you just got to throw in something to offend someone.
There's some truth, though. Do they not do that?
I don't think that's for you to do. Just like we're talking about
Why?
the N-word. Because you're not.
You don't know that.
I know that.
Have you ever seen me run in the forest? I'm pretty good at it.
You. Like, anything I say right now. Oh. Hey, watch the cough, eh?
Where did I cough? In my fucking elbow.
Yes, but you're also sitting in my office in my home.
Okay,
and I'm not trying to put that mask back on.
You put your mask back on. I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
What are you looking up?
No, I'm not looking at anything.
Oh, okay. Because I do have a question,
like
and maybe you can search up and figure it out because I really don't know at this point. Is Kim-Jong-Un dead or not?
No, he's alive. He apparently
because they said first there was a report that he was.
Yeah, first like there was like his heart situation fucked up.
Right. Then the government, the North Korean government said no, he is alive and well, but they still didn't have any appearances.
He faked he made an appearance. I think like not long ago. He just faked his death to see who was loyal to him or not.
He did make an appearance.
Yeah.
That was a test.
Yeah, it was a test.
Stop! Yeah. What a crazy.
It's Kim-Jong-Un, man. What do you expect? It's North Korea. What do you expect?
God. Can you imagine you like celebrate and then he shows up at your door like,
Yeah. Fucking time for the labor camps for the rest of your life.
Thought you were loyal to me, but
yeah, man. Yeah.
Why do you seem happy that I'm dead?
Yeah, man. The labor camps are full of people right now.
Fucking tortures you to death.
Well, that's what they do. They send you to the labor camps. You can't really eat anything. You eat like salt and corn for the rest of your life. And your family,
would probably
too.
not be too long.
No.
They do it to your family as well?
Yeah, your whole family suffers. If one person fucks up in the North Korean government, your whole family
suffers.
I
think that's why a lot of people are like, before I even say anything, let me just see if he's actually dead or not, because...
No, I don't mind saying anything, because I know, like, there's no power. I'm more...
Well, not you, but...
I just know I can't go to China anymore, after all the shit I've said.
No.
I can't go there anymore.
No.
I wanted to. I wanted to go to northern China, because I know it's pretty. I don't really care much for this city.
See, it's funny, like, I had always been... I don't know. I'd always wanted to go to China. Like, you know, I've heard it's beautiful. I've heard a lot of good
Silk
things.
Road and all that shit. Yeah.
But I don't. I think I've said this on the podcast. You don't want to be the only black person. No, even if I travel with other black people, it's just like because you know it's such a minority there. But you know that you get stared at. You get
but that's anywhere that has a homogenous population.
I understand,
which is a lot of the world.
I've been to places that predominantly don't have black people, and it's just different.
But it's a homogenous population.
I don't like being. It's never happened. I don't like the idea of being gawked at. You feel almost like inhuman, like a spectacle in a zoo. Also, and like I don't want to feel that way. So,
but it's also you just gotta learn, just like be like I'm the only black person, so I'm not surprised why they're all staring at me.
Yeah,
for me, I've been the only black person my whole life, so like I built a.
Okay, no, you can't compare that.
You cannot
compare it to living in not only Canada but in Toronto.
It's not the same shit.
I've gone to other provinces in Canada that are all white people, I have never felt that way.
No shit, but it's like this is similar. You're like, okay, I've experienced this to an extent before, you know. But no, and also it kind of goes without saying, if you're the only person in the homogenous population, people are gonna stare at you. If I go to Switzerland, maybe not Switzerland. If I go to fucking Serbia, people are gonna stare at me. If I go to Russia, people are gonna stare at me. Why? Because probably the first black person they saw. If I go to rural China,
maybe not.
If I go to some parts in Russia, I'm probably the only black person they saw. If I go to Moscow, probably not. But if I go to like fucking middle of nowhere Russia, probably. Like if I want to go to Japan, but I really want to go to northern Japan, probably you've never seen
Japan. I definitely have on my
I want to explore all of Japan, and I want to go to the rural parts of Japan. And I'm probably gonna be the only black person they've seen. They're gonna look at me. I can't do anything about it. It's just whatever. It's the only you have to understand. You're probably the first thing they've ever seen. And the only other things they've probably seen is on TV.
No. I understand why. I know it's not a disrespect thing from their perspective, but it still feels very uncomfortable and it feels disrespectful. And I don't want to put myself in a situation where I would feel uncomfortable or feel disrespected. Although. Right, which is why I'm saying it's not really on my high priority list. Also, I ain't trying to catch Rona, so or the next big thing that's gonna come out of China, and that's no offense, but like.
Or if you have that feeling, just don't go to any place with a homogenous population.
Right.
I don't know. You can't really go anywhere. Not really a lot of places you can go then.
Well, I'll go to my bed. That's all I need. Oh, God, I feel like the only other thing that's like new as of recently is like the whole like murder hornet thing.
I don't know why they're called murder hornets.
That's what, because they murder you. I heard that like their venom feels like hot metal being driven into your skin.
Yeah, it was because they're the size of your thumb. Like, I don't know why I've never heard, because I know about these hornets. I've known them for years. Because they're called Japanese hornets, or Asian hornets, or Asian giant hornets, or giant hornets. Murder hornets is a new one.
I've heard Asian murder hornets.
Yeah, murder is a new one. That's new. I've never heard of that. But like,
it's probably North America that's just like, they're murderous.
But like, the reason why they're bad is that like 5 of them can take out a bee colony if they really want. If they can, and there's video of it too.
I heard that they were first spotted in like Washington like last October. So, like, I'm wondering why it's such a big thing in the news now. Like, why didn't we hear about this then? Because it's the news.
They only care about stuff that's popping right now.
Because you remember, I think you sent it to me, right? That Simpsons clip?
Yeah.
Where, like, a Chinese person in a factory coughed
in a fucking package.
In a package, shipped it to Homer. He got it, spread around Springfield, and then they were looking for the cure. They turned over a truck, and the fucking box fell out, and there were murderous bees inside.
Simpsons needs to chill out, man.
But
the
like,
amount of stuff they predict,
it's not even chilling out because it's all old episodes that.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you know what I mean? It's
chill out.
Crazy.
Fucking.
I feel like Simpsons is something that like I kind of hope it'll be on forever in the sense of like my lifetime.
Probably.
Because it'll be like that's
it's
cool.
Not ending anytime any soon.
Any soon?
Nope. They're still making seasons, so. But no, yeah.
I know. I still watch it. Like, I'm sure there's a new episode tonight. It's Sunday, right?
But yeah, if you want to see like the destruction that like Japanese hornets can do, you can find it. There's a like Animal Planet did like a thing on them like years ago, and it was viral years ago. But like, yeah, I think it was like 3 of them took out an entire bee colony. But then like the bees that the reason that they're in pretty much learn to evolve to swarm the hornets and then heat up their bodies, pretty much cook the hornet to death. But like the thing is, our bees here wouldn't have that kind of thought process. They wouldn't know what to do, so they'd just get all their heads chopped off. Because literally, yeah, I think it's like 4 of them can take out a whole colony of bees.
Yikes.
And probably would take out hornets too. They'd take out everything. And yeah, like being stung by one. Remember, and they're aggressive too, and they're like the size of your thumb. Like, look at your thumb, that's a hornet.
Well, like bees and wasps and shit are
bees I don't worry about.
Bees
are nice. Bees don't care about you.
Yeah, unless you wasps slap them. Are aggressive.
Wasps and hornets are dicks. They're just like, let's fucking kill things. That's a hornet and a wasp.
They're like, this is my house now.
Like, hey, is that a person? Stab! No! Ah!
I'd gone so long without ever being stung by a bee. And then one day in my late teens, I was stung. I was waiting for a bus by a bus stop, and I saw the fucking thing. I don't know if it was a bee or a wasp, but I saw it, and I moved away. Like, I moved, like, a good, like, 10 feet away. Because, you know me, I don't play with that shit.
It's probably a wasp or a hornet.
And then all of a sudden, like, I felt, like, a sharp pain. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's probably a wasp or a hornet. Because they're just like, yo, fuck you, bro.
Because, you know me, I'm the type of person who, like, if it gets too close, I will flail around and, like, but, like, it didn't even get to that point.
It's probably a hornet or a yellowjack or one of those guys.
I also didn't want to embarrass myself because I was standing at the corner of a street. So I was like...
It's probably one of those guys.
Yeah.
Probably just like, oh, fuck you.
I was so mad. It was just like a sudden sharp ass pain.
You're gonna move away from me. I move to you. Stab.
Like, damn, I'm just trying to give you some space.
Space. Like... I want all the space. That's what he's saying.
Oh man.
And the thing is, they'll stab and bite you at the same time. It's like ants. They do that too.
But isn't it once they sting, they die though? That's or within a couple.
That's bees. Bees, they'll sting you and die. A hornet can just go.
Oh god.
That's what the Japanese hornets do. They just go.
I feel like that was slightly racist. Oh,
Get over here.
God.
You think you're gonna come to my village?
Okay, yeah. We're at the hour mark, so I think it's time to wrap it up. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Get over.
How is it that you managed to be racist towards hornets
That's not
and bees?
racist. That's just the truth. That's what they sound like.
Okay, all right.
Have you been to Japan? I've watched anime.
You idiot!
They talk with their chest.
You sound like you're trying to throw up.
Yeah, that's what all Japanese people sound like when they talk.
All right. Yeah, I'm speechless at this point. I have nothing left to say except for thank you guys so much for listening. If you've made it this far, might as well give us a follow on Instagram, a follow on Twitter at This Square Room. Check out our website, thissquareroom.com.
New blogs up.
Yep, Hugh-Gene posted a new blog recently. 2 new blogs. Shut up. It was 2. But yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you next Tuesday.